Live Cheap Cherokee TV. I got Burt's Bees with me. Just made a stop. Beautiful thing about the development of my city. There's a Walgreens right next to the Starbucks and the Chick-fil-A. So I go Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Walgreens. Across the highway is Wawa. And I have Burt's Bees. Nice package. Recyclable. So, you know, get the option to make the right decision at the end of this life cycle of the box. It's orange blossom and pistachio. I chose orange blossom because I'm a product of that. I'm a benefactor. Vocabulary. Benefactor of orange blossom, citrus, everything citrus. Orange blossom. So here's the seal, brand new package. It is Burt's Bees Orange Blossom and Pistachio Hand Cream with Shea Butter. Now there was a company I was looking to get theirs, but just wasn't in stock here. It's in the name of what I just called. It's all good. I do good work promoting them too. But yeah, there it is. I don't know if the camera ain't gonna hit right for you. Like says in Ty Dolla $ign. Hit different, hit different, hit different. I'm gonna need it to hit different because it's ashy season out here. Oh, it smells good. It smells good. It smells like an orange sherbet. Like an orange oil. Just, you know, all up in the skin. I know it's taboo in previous generation. Nobody should see you put lotion all on yourself. But, yeah. But just want to be about truth. Just be an example of parts of grooming, of course, is cleaning yourself. Other parts of grooming are I want to make good first impressions, and I want to be somebody worth looking at and be somebody worth being around. So I got all this ash on me. Here in milk chocolate, got all kind of ash or gray and white all over me. I got to fix that. I got to bring some life. Got to moisturize the skin. The integument. Did you know the skin is the biggest organ? Part of the biggest organ? It's called the integument. Something I learned in my human anatomy and physiology class. Dr. Louis Sokol, Port St. Lucie, Kaiser University. There's other places you can learn it. I was learning it all along. Duke Schneider, Coach Schneider, one of the football coaches who believed in me way back in the day. Anatomy and physiology, weightlifting. Mr. Port, science teacher, Port St. Lucie High School. Your skin, biggest organ. Your integument, skin, hair, nails. And I kid you not, water helps. Water helps. That's another part of the drink water challenge. And I've still been with it. I just haven't been posting enough videos with you. I did lapse a little bit when things went cray-cray. That Wednesday in DC, that kind of messed with me. It's all good though. We're gonna move forward. And other personal things I was dealing with changing auto insurance policies, companies, because they're trying to have me pay way too much, and I actually was paying too much. And that was a critical part of the coverage that they weren't covering, but I look forward to getting back with them. It's all part of life. My part of that equation is bettering my credit rating, and I'm doing my part. That's why I show up here. There's revenue for making YouTube videos, and part of my process is I start right here with the live. I posted the Instagram TV. From there, I'm able to hit that copy link using Regram, or it's actually Regran, but it's better said as Regram, RGRANN. And I take that downloaded video from the My Files on my Android, and I then post the thing out to Facebook, then out to YouTube, and someday I know it will pay, y'all. It's just like when I was a high school football player. My ambition, my goal was, I was not playing around with that goal. I wanted to take it to college to play football. I eventually did get admitted to college, very young age, thankfully. because of my birth order. My birth, when I came into the world, July 20th, 1986. I graduated high school at 17. Got admitted to colleges at 17. Went to college right away, shortly after 18. And didn't get to play football, but I'm telling y'all, that potential is there. And sometimes that's part of breaking generational curses and cycles in your family and in your community. It was really a matter of resources and people believing like I believe. It's not that I was trash. It's not that I wasn't any good. It's not that I didn't have a work ethic. That just wasn't fully agreed upon like I was sold on it. That's okay. I'm coming back for everything that was undercut for me, Not an excuse in the world, because guess what, y'all? I got 2 degrees through all kind of diversity, all kind of adversity. I got 2 degrees, I got 2 degrees, I got the keys, I got the keys. I got the keys, like Dr. Mike Freeman says on his 3 p.m. in Nightcap show. So, that's why I do these videos. That's why I'm involved in this business. I'm not here to pay bills and die. I'm here to get wealthy, to gain brand equity, to marry and have a family, and pass it on forever and ever and ever. Like Angelica on the Rugrats. Forever and ever and ever. Like that. So, my review on this here Shea Moisture is pretty good. I like this. It wasn't Shea Moisture, Burt's Bees. It would have been Shea Moisture. That's the brand I was telling you about. That's all good. Much love to either one of them. I like to use products that's coming from a natural, process, or an organic process, or both. And about that water, hey, how you doing? Okay. Yeah. So you got Eternal water. Part of the glow. It's part of the glow, y'all. So part of it is clean. Part of it is hydration, and it matters for the teeth too, y'all. Believe it or not, I am self-conscious about this mouth. I got a nice set, but I want to make them nicer. Part of it is hydration, y'all. It helps when you're flossing. Helps when you're brushing. It helps. Every part of you need that water. It need it. You're hydrating your body. You're lubricating your body. You're ordering your system. And I'm going to ignore them right there. Little conversation my baby brother and I had. When you're coming from nothing to something, when you're coming from the bottom, it's about investing. It's not about paying every debt collector. I'm as real as they come, y'all. I'm as real as they come. So, that's part of why I'm making these videos. Can't script that. But if you think about it, guys, what my brother's saying, I visited him, one of my brothers in Atlanta. We all spent time together. Same father. And we look alike. And we got most the same initials. It's all good. Alright, so when he looks at one of my accounts when I had $75, he looked at the gain. He's a financial guy. He looked at the gain. He was saying, you gained $25. This is the deal. You need to so much as put $5 a week in this thing. He said, brother, be honest, you would have had a 0 behind this. You keep it up. The thing is consistency. Consistency with this water. You understand what I'm saying? The consistency of whatever it is we want in life. Consistency with this water. Consistency with flossing our teeth. This isn't about capping on anybody, as Deborah Butler would say. Minister, Pastor Deborah Butler. One of the funniest things I heard her say on her Woman to Woman show. Yeah, I watch stuff like that because I need to know, how does a wife, a mother, a daughter think? That's the order of that. And yeah, consistency, water, flossing. If you mess up a day, if you mess up for a period, get back on it. Find your way back. Consistency with investing, because here's the problem. At 34, there's so many people I've paid off in debt settlements, which I will continue to do, but they cannot step in front of you actually having a storehouse for yourself. So whereas I probably should have my target goal of $40,000 saved And it's not, I'm going to beat my chest when I get 40 racks saved. The thing is, y'all, I want that for emergencies are one thing, but I want it more so for investments. Let investments be the reason that your life excels and advances. And of course, I will have some savings. So I've been wanting to have that for a while. I've been making myself very knowledgeable with the people I study, financial people I study. You know, there's a few real ones. I say their names. All you gotta do is go back and listen to my videos, and I hashtag them. Sometimes I mention them. But that all went to settling debts. And you kind of come up in this break-even point or just having little. So that's why I'm a lot more aggressive about the things I'm doing nowadays. I can be myself. I can be lighthearted. I can give my time. But to put forth this effort, there seems to be this veil between the have and the have-nots. That, like YouTube, people watch Facebook videos, they watch Instagram videos, they watch YouTube. You would think that the YouTubers that are at the top have a special type of app. It's not. All you do is upload the video you create to YouTube, and may the views tally, and you can get paid. The language, the target of that is 1,000 followers, 1,000 views. Now you can get to the money. From what I hear, at about 3 minutes, about 7 minutes, now you're in there to where you can post some advertisements in there. You do not have to have a contract. You do not have to have an agent. You do not have to have a relationship. They're going to place them in there. So I don't mind dropping names. I don't mind dropping Eternal Water. Eternal Water. I don't mind dropping G Cherokee. I don't mind. Oh, fumble. It is NFL playoff show. Burks and Bees. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let me put this right here. Fell out the box. It wasn't like that when I bought it. The moment I wanted to open it, boom. Nice structure box. You know what I'm saying? Watch this, watch this. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Hopefully this thing's really recording because I don't have not a view. Because I had a lot of good stuff on it. But I'm going to drink this water. I've been drinking water this morning, but be true to the concept. And looking back on every year since I really started to listen to what folks make fun of, personal development, motivational speakers, one connected with me, and that was Andy Enriquez, Show Up For Your Life. I heard this man after church on a Sunday right here in the city in Fort Pierce, and I was ready. I just had a, new good structured job, 5 days a week hourly, but it worked more like salary, retirement system, state retirement system, insurances, annuity, all that good stuff, right? But there's a part of me that's knowing something. The very things I started with earlier in this video, I wanted to be a football player because I knew it was a way of advancement. And yes, I can play. I would love to stay as an integral part of the game moving forward from whatever capacity, recruiting, personal development, player development, coaching, dare I say, management and leadership of organizations, from other roles regarding their money, their thriving. I would like to do that. Seriously. I dream big, and I try to awaken dream big in other people. And that's why I'm here, y'all, to grow this thing big. I want to ignite business in people's community, and there I can go about my way and continue in those processes as well. It's like Andy Enriquez, I was just knowing, here's this man. He was a CPA, went to Florida State on scholarship. He's Haitian American fellow. His mother Marie worked very hard, and his father, rest in peace, they put them in a situation, and Andy Enriquez and his brothers and sisters, they go for what they know. You understand what I'm saying? Andy is in Broward County. He's married now, daughter. Keep up with them. He's a great speaker. He's a real one. And Les Brown, named him the Great One. The Great One. It's his matter of storytelling. It's what these people know, the stories they can tell. He's a friend of Eric Rhett. So Andy's Florida State alumni, Eric Rhett, University of Florida running back, and I believe Eric Rhett does hold his degree. He and Emmitt Smith, they were about the same time, and Eric Rhett has a strong story. Your legacy begins now. What's going on, Brian? Eric Rhett has a strong story. That's one of those stories that Andy can tell well. They're friends. About his getting his mother off that couch. And that's just like, if you saw me share on Instagram earlier with Coach Corey Fuller, that speech in the rain with his football team, one of his recent past football teams. He was telling them where he spent the first 21 years of his life, but he's a wealthy man. He's a solid man. He and Sharice Straw Fuller raising their children. It's people like that I watch, I pay attention, you know. A friend of Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is one of my favorite football players. Actually, my first favorite football player. That just stood. It's just something about him. That man put on a show. Prime time. You get what I'm saying? From Southwest Florida. I'm from Southeast Florida. He's from Southwest Florida. He's doing that thing up at Jackson State, which I did get admitted to, but Southern Miss was first. I had already got it started on Southern Miss. So if y'all see me rocking Jackson State t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts and sweatshirts, oh, we family. My daddy from Jackson. He's in Florida. Like I told you, I'm a benefactor of this Florida citrus, but that's that mystery. I have a lot of classmates. They don't quite tie together. They don't quite tie together why I'm in Florida or when I was at college. You from Florida? Why you come here? Family, y'all. Family. You get what I'm saying? So that's part of my upbringing. These first 34 years. Fort Pierce, Florida, mainly. Port St. Lucie High School by way of Fort Pierce. To University of Southern Mississippi from undergrad. And like I said, all the work I've done here, being with my family here in Fort Pierce, and my online degree with Northeastern, the in-between with Kaiser University. And I'm going to turn my engine off because that does happen. It's called idling. You have to be very careful. I had a very awkward experience before with that in my Toyota Corolla. Kaboom. For real. But it's all good. Life goes on. I have some good, bad, and ugly in this 34-year story so far, and much to go. But about these speakers, about Eric Thomas, I'll tell you about Eric Thomas, some more about that. I'm still drinking this water. Billionaires, no matter white, black, yellow, red, or brown, they have more enterprise going on than one thing. Oh man, that's what's up. I understand, Brian. I understand. Hopefully this thing don't mess me up. But hopefully my video not too long, that's why. This happened yesterday. I had a whole video about getting back together on the drinking water challenge. And yeah, it didn't even go. It gave me like 27 seconds when it finally went. But Eric Thomas talks about it, especially Cleveland, the Cleveland organizations, Cleveland, Ohio. A lot of those billionaires have other enterprise, not just a football team. And when I say just, I'm not saying lightly. It's amazing how I've ever worked for, within, managed, owned professional sports organization. So you have to understand some of these people have a mortgage company. And they're involved in perhaps a bottling company and perhaps a food company on a scale. And they have the sports arena or the sports organization. So that's part of the big ambitions of me. But I want the people in my life to share in my great successes. That's right. My friend Brian says multiple streams is a must. And I mean it. I'm saying legitimate multiple streams. These people are tangible now. We live in a world we have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and everything else. LinkedIn. But guys, I'm going to sign off now. I want to make sure this becomes an IGTV, a Facebook, and a YouTube. Be blessed.